Donnie, biggest news right now. It's circling. It's making its way through the social media, through the internet waves, and that being Jermaine Burton, veteran wide receiver for the Crimson Tide, expected to be back for the 2023 season after this year right here. Burton with 37 catches for the Tide. He was tied for second on the team, 590 yards, 6 touchdowns. Started to come to life a bit there toward the back end of the season. And I know you have spent quite the amount of time with Burton. Can you confirm that this young man will be back in the Crimson and White for next season?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. So Jermaine's going to come back for one more season. Just expecting to make a bigger impact on the field and off the field as well, man. One of his biggest things, in terms of returning was, just come back and kind of restore Alabama football to what it was. But also, man, just to have the opportunity to serve this community a lot more. A lot of times with these athletes, we see what they do on Saturdays and, we kind of create these narratives about them based off of what we see them do in a couple of hours. But man, Jermaine's all about the community. That's one of the biggest reasons why he decided to come to Alabama after he hit the transfer portal. Was just the love that the city of Tuscaloosa brought to him. And so, happy for him to come back. Obviously, we're going to need that veteran presence in the locker room. That's the big thing, like Mulaney was talking about, man. Once you came in when we were there, there was a culture of excellence where you understood that we're going to win with you or without you. We prefer to win with you, of course, but we're gonna be in that foxhole together. And so having more guys that understands that championship standard like Jermaine is going to be huge in terms of restoring Alabama football to what it was.
So just sticking with that for a minute here, Donnie, was there any personal things that Jermaine kind of shared with you as you're working with him that led to this decision? Because him coming from Georgia, helping them win a national championship in 2021, this season, probably not what Burton wanted to see numbers-wise, but once again, the back half of the year started to really get some things going. When you sat down with him or when you were walking with him or interacting with him, were there some things that he shared that he just went, bruh, these are the reasons why I have to come back for 2023?
For sure, man. Jermaine's big on just being a man of his word and fulfilling his promises. And, he made guarantees to people when he came here, like, hey, I'm gonna contribute. I'm gonna help this team. I'm gonna help this team win games. And he's a man of his word for that. He had the opportunity where he could have declared and went to the NFL this year. Might have had a mid to late round draft grade. But he decided, man, I want to come back and I want to fight with my brothers. I want to go to war with them again. I want to avenge those losses at Tennessee, at LSU. And I want to show them that, this is the greatest college football program in the country, and that's why I transferred in. Additionally, there's a lot of things, with the incident that took place in Tennessee, where he feels like it's just not a true reflection of his character. He's acknowledged that, it was a mistake, and that he's learning from it and moving forward from it. And that's the big thing. Coach Saban is very adamant about giving guys second chances, and, just not allowing a few milliseconds to reflect someone's character for the rest of their lives. And so, I'm excited to see the way that Jermaine has stepped up, since he's gotten on campus and since those things have happened in terms of his leadership. We've taken some of the younger guys under his wing and mentoring them and things of that nature. And so, for example, tomorrow, this upcoming Friday, actually, with the Crossroads Ministry, Jermaine will be speaking to several kids whose parents are incarcerated and helping them sponsor their Christmas. He'll be speaking to some local youth football teams this weekend as well. So if you guys are in the area and want a chance to interact with them, man, would love for you guys to come out and show some support, especially as we get ready for this big-time matchup against Kansas State.